again. We're your host, Deuce.
Miss J Nasty.
My brother-in-law.
So, Cam.
Yeah.
Say I am Cameron.
All right, guys. We have a good one for you today. We asked you guys some questions to see what you guys want to hear today.
Yeah, like topics or questions or anything like that. And I got a couple. So thank you to the people that actually wrote back.
So which ones are we gonna do?
We could start off with I don't know.
The haunting one?
Yeah, the paranormal activities.
Paranormal activities. I think the one that everybody knows about is the one over there by Porter Ranch, what we call the
La Llorona.
No.
La Llorona. It was
it's a different Porter Ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Porter Ranch. The Indian Burial Ground. What do you call it?
I don't know, but all the greasers used to go over there and fight.
That was a place where like
Gravity Hills.
Not Gravity Hills. No, that's something else.
Hell? That's not in Porter Ranch.
No, that's over there by Pacoima or Silma, whatever it is. But
La Placita Vera.
The
Tahanga.
Was it hills or the
I don't fucking
trail?
know.
It was
Hidden Hills.
Oh, there in Porter Ranch. You'll see in front of the church, right? It's a little hiking trail. So we used to use that for when we had our fucking cruise. They used to rumble. That was the place to do it at. But it was also from what I hear,
back in the day, right?
Yeah, back in the day, an old Indian burial ground. So there was a lot of activity. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's still there. I used to take all my friends, even the non-believers, to that place around maybe midnight, 1. When supposedly those where the high activities go. And we used to go, and at first, we talk what we saw, but
would you get drunk? Would you get any type?
But no. That
most of them were underage.
Oh, like 10 years old.
No.
He had a van, and he would get all the youngsters in his van with no seat, no car seats, no seats in the back of the van, and he would fit like
maybe
like 8 to 9 big old greasers in the back. It was pretty cool.
That was back then when you could have a van and people in it. Nowadays you got people in it. It's like.
Now imagine me also when they were like still in high school, and I had a few friends that were in high school. I was 21, and now imagine back then I had my van. Fucking they wanted to go play baseball, feed them, and then put in my van like that. Now it sounds fucking like what the fuck is this police to do?
Yeah.
But back then it's take them to see I wanted to see whatever they saw was exactly what I was seeing. So, but good question. Like, we normally went sober, sometimes a little bit buzzed, and because I really wanted to see if whatever I was looking at, it wasn't just my mind playing tricks on me. And because we used to see like Indians, like black shadowy Indians, going like through the bushes, through the trees.
Remember on the table they had like the marks of bodies?
Yeah, they had that, and they had a lot of crazy shit. I think it's also before they kind of cleaned it up to look more like a hiking trail. And then before, this one time it was a lot of us. I remember we went down, and I remember me seeing like little Indian spirits, kids, running around. And I was just walking. I was like, I wonder if everybody else is seeing this. And we went down, and then I think I saw what I saw, and then everybody kind of like looked. It looked like everybody was looking around, and we heard a scream, which could have been a neighbor, because they have the hiking trail, but far away they have houses.
Yeah.
And we fucking booked it back, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. I want to see if one of my friends actually saw what I saw. And Jonah, he's the one like, hey, did you see that Indian top of a horse? And that was exactly what I saw.
Oh,
I didn't mention the color. He's like, yeah, he was like in a white spirit. And I was like, that's exactly what I saw. That's like, I know it's playing games. We can, let's say maybe we probably share the same frequency that day, but it was the same. Like we saw that. That's exactly what we saw.
That's freaking scary.
And then some other person was like, hey, did you see the little kids running around us? And I'm like, okay, now I know that it wasn't fucking just me. And but that was when I finally declared, okay, this place has some activities. The other one was when a little bit further ahead, there was another area, also a hiking trail, and where it goes like underneath a freeway, and it's a tunnel.
Oh yeah.
You just imagine like Ninja Turtles, and they go under the tunnel.
Yeah.
That was another rumble spot, and that day we're going down, and we didn't even go halfway. We heard the bushes going back and forth, and Guillermo was with us, and we heard the bushes. What the fuck is that? We ran back, and when we got to the car, he had 3 claw marks on his pants, like clean.
Shit.
They were not there before. They were not there before when we got out of the car. His pants was all completely good. We went back to the van, like clean motherfucking. It looked like it was like precisely cut one of those fucking
like
doctors. Yeah. And it was like 3 of them were like, oh wow, fuck that.
And we went back. I think it was 4th of July when we were like hiding because the cops got there. I think like the neighbors had called the cops and we're literally hiding. That beautiful picture we have.
Oh yeah, no.
That is a sick ass picture.
Yeah, that was that's another spot, but that was more like.
But it was right there because we go through there.
It was around that area. I think it was like another street forward.
Oh, okay.
And then the same. I think it must have been another night where we took another group of people, and this time we all went. We decided to go all the way towards the center. This is where we saw the Indian and the horse, and we went in the middle. And then everybody saw random shit going on. We booked it. Our friend Memo, who's a tall, big guy.
He's like 6'11".
Right? He made it up 20 seconds before we did.
Oh shit.
That's how scared he was.
That's what happens when you're scared.
I fucking turned back and he was like halfway down. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
And that's when you guys used to wear like those tight ass pants, no?
Not me. He did. Yeah, well, we used to carry a lot of shit. Our chains, our fucking wallets.
That's probably what it was.
But
what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Start fucking no, it was you. No, it was me.
But he ran. Oh, that was one of the funniest days. So he ran, and
yeah,
of course we went in different ways. Normal, buzz, tired, and I took a group of people all the time.
Yeah.
To see what they were experiencing. Everybody experienced their own shit.
But you would tell them, hey, this place has activity, or
I told them this place has activity. I didn't tell them what. And other people that were going there for seconds or thirds, I told them don't tell them what
you saw.
Yeah.
Do you think if you go now, you'll see anything, hear anything?
That's what I want to try.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, they cleaned it up.
Let's take the camera. Let's go.
Let's go right now.
It's not 12. Like I said, they cleaned it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know what the fuck they do. But it might still be.
So you think there might be Native Americans buried there?
That's what they say. Yeah.
That was an old Indian burial ground. And because when you go hiking a little bit further, it's a little creek. Okay. And it's very nice.
But there's nothing in like the city that says historically this is.
Yeah, that's one of the things also got me.
Maybe you could Google it.
You never know, because you know.
Well,
hundreds of years ago,
when we used to live in the trailer homes, there used to be one of those little people.
It was a mobile home.
Mobile home, whatever. They
What's
used
the
to.
difference?
The trailers, you can move them.
Mobile homes, you can move them too.
No, but you have to actually put like tires on them. Cause that one was like attached to the ground.
No, they did have tires.
They're covered with
tires. If you looked on the bottom, it had tires.
They all have tires.
When the hell did you look in the bottom?
We did. My dad used to put like, oh, fix this or fucking try to like
hide it under there.
Get the cats.
Or something like that. But
anyways.
Remember that manager that used to manage that area? Not the other dick motherfucker.
The skinny guy.
No, the other. What the hell's his name?
Todd.
Todd, right?
Yeah.
He is the one that told Eric that place. He didn't tell. Well, Eric didn't tell him about what went on in that place, but he's the one that mentioned about certain. I think they're talking about paranormal, and he said he witnessed something in the spot. Eric did not tell him about that spot at all. He mentioned that one time he was running from the cops, and then this white light was flashing behind him, in front of him, and he followed it, and that the light helped him go, because there's 2 sides the other end. So the cops were trying to find him, and he was following the light, and the light actually ended up taking him,
Oh shit!
kind of like escaping. And we're like, holy shit.
But didn't he do acid and stuff? Maybe he was.
Well, if he did, fuck, it was
I'm
in
just
the same
kidding.
spot.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know if he did that or not.
No, I'm kidding.
But and Eric, I remember Eric telling me, yeah, I never mentioned that spot, and he's the one that mentioned it.
That's scary.
And I was like, hey, whatever works. I saw fucking.
You never took her?
Indians.
There?
Yeah.
Me? Yeah.
Did you have any?
No. I never went past, like, it was like 2 picnic tables.
Yeah, that was.
I never went past because.
Deep.
Yeah, it's a trail, but it's like the way you go in, it's like you go like down.
We'll go during the day so you can
thing.
see.
Where's this at?
If you're going
Porter Ranch.
Porter Ranch. If you're going
Through the street.
By Baja Fresh.
Kind of,
Yes.
but more this
Toys R
way.
Us.
No.
By that area, by that shopping
Yeah,
center.
but it's all the way back over here where all the homes
church,
are.
the Shepherd Church.
Yes, I know the shop. The big,
Right-
huge church.
Right in front of it.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
you park and then you go down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That one.
I've gone there. I've hiked there.
Yeah.
With my brother when he did like cross country and shit.
So yeah.
But not at 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
At night it's a little bit different.
But yeah, up in the mountainside, it kind of goes like this, and the
Yes.
homes are all up
Yes,
the top, and you
yes,
go deep.
yes.
That one.
So believe it or not, but that road takes you to the back of my aunt's house. Over
So I
there.
told you, so
Yes.
there's a back
That,
area.
Yes.
that connects to it.
Yes.
Does
Yes.
she live in the side with the bridge? There's a
Uh,
bridge. That connects to
way
the
back
house.
over. Yes.
Okay.
Way back.
There's
It's
like this
deep.
heart-shaped mountain or something that grass or nothing grows, and it's like a heart shape.
I don't remember that.
But it's like through the back, like
Yes,
it does.
maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I know
So
what
the
you guys
root.
are
Yeah.
talking about.
No, but Eric did not make it to the dirt area. You know this concrete sidewalk?
Mhm.
Eric stepped in the dirt, and he saw it like, nope. He went back to the car.
That's a steep hill.
That is.
That's steep. That's
Now,
no, like,
imagine Memo running that hill fucking
Damn.
fast. And but Eric,
Emilio too. Emilio was super.
Emilio. But it's one of the things that Eric's like my brother. He's one that will tell you like that's bullshit, whatever. But when he sees something, it's like he's like nope. I saw some shit, nope. And
I'm the same way. I honestly, and I always think of, all right, it could be an animal.
Yeah.
It could be your brain playing tricks on you. You hear one sound and you see something.
yeah,
It could be
that's
something else.
yeah.
But you never know, right? So everyone's perception of things is different.
Yeah. That's because I was the same way that you were in the beginning. I'm like, I don't want to tell people what I saw. I want to take people in the right side of mind.
People say you're crazy. You're like, you're just hearing things.
And if I tell them what I saw, then people are gonna be like, they're expecting that already in their brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I don't want to do that.
You're planting the seed.
So I'm basically like, okay, it has paranormal activity. If they come with me like, oh yeah, I saw this Llorona, I'm like,
Yeah.
no, don't, because I didn't see it, shit like that.
Right.
But during Halloween, I'm gonna go with hopefully with Heather and George to the Queen Mary and actually see what we can find there.
I've heard stories about that place.
And see, because
But is that like real?
Well, like I said, it all depends because if you don't believe in anything and you hear something, you see something, your brain, because you don't believe anything, it's the shift, it's the lights, it's someone flickering, so it just depends. If you're open-minded, well, yeah, you can let your imagination run, be free.
I think for with people that are more their minds are more like it could be this, it could be that. The only way for them to believe is if something's hovering right in front of their eyes. That's strongly, you know what I mean? Like, or you see somebody fucking levitating, and they're like,
oh hell.
I think
no.
it's the
Start pulling strings.
yeah. That's when your fucking physics is like,
I never really like experienced anything
I
like
wouldn't
that.
fuck.
So
That's too much.
and it gives me goosebumps, but I have one experience when I was probably like 8, 9, and we had moved to the house very close to where you guys used to live, on Excelsior.
Okay.
And we were just moving in. All the rooms are empty. It's probably like the first week there. The backyard is full of grass and trees. It's not too deep, but still deep enough, right? And I was young, so my mind, watching cartoons or whatever. I don't know, but I remember sleeping next to my mom, and we were like on a bed that was on the floor, and my head was facing the window.
Yeah.
And I woke up just in the middle of the night, and I looked out the window, and I see this small creature, probably like 3 feet high, red eyes, okay? So the first thing is like, oh, that's a cat, right?
Yeah.
And this fucking thing just kind of like stands up, the tail is taller than the head. So then I'm getting goosebumps just like.
The chupacabra.
Because
that's
the second thing that I thought, because all you see is this dark little figure. I'm telling you, cats are small.
Yeah.
This thing was about 3 feet high. Mind you, I'm laying down staring at this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, red eyes. And I close my head. I'm like trying to think of an animal that's fucking like a possum or raccoon, and like, dude, nothing. And then like I close it for probably a good minute. And then obviously when I open my eyes, the figure's gone.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that at that house, another experience was like almost like a phoenix in the sky, flying over, huge, massive bird, like through, you know, when you kind of like see a movie and you see this bird flying like that, and I'm like, what the fuck did I just see, right? Those are the only 2 experiences I've really ever had. And then after watching, you know, Stranger Things or whatever, you start to just like, nah, it's probably just my imagination. But you can't, at that moment in time, if you can't explain it like you were saying, well, you start to believe in whatever you might think, creatures or spirits, or and you know, it's a trip, because it was like, you'll never forget something like that, right?
You won't,
because it's an experience that you have and you can't explain it, and you don't really tell people unless you're in a situation like
this. Even with my ghost stories, I still am like, you know, it's like 50-50 there. But one of them that stays with me is when me and my brothers were coming from the club, and we're getting off of the
sky,
the sky turned day for 2 seconds.
Oh wow!
In my head, to this day, I can explain it.
Like an eclipse?
No, it was not a fucking eclipse. It was nighttime. It was fucking 2 a.m. The fucking sky went daylight.
And they all saw the same thing.
We all fucking saw it.
Fucking helicopter.
Because we were like, what the fuck was that? No, the whole fucking sky.
You know
like
that freeway when you're about to get the 210?
Yeah.
You're about to get the 210.
Mm-hmm.
In that little bit.
Roxford?
It's Roxford.
Like going to Denny's. And we just like, what the fuck? Like, we looked at each other like, what the fuck was that? Like, and the whole sky went like daylight.
Right, yeah.
For
how long?
2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? The next day, I went to my dad. I was like, "Hey, this is what we saw. Like, your uncle said that because it was in Stillmar, same area.
Yeah.
He's like, your uncle said that fucking he woke up helicopters like military helicopters flying over that area. You know, there's a mountain over the Stillmar, Hector. And he's like, you heard like military fucking helicopters fucking rushing over there. I was like, oh, that's like put 2 and 2 together. And recently there was another video of that same shit happening. I saw it on Instagram where like the sky was fucking turning daylight, and I was like, that's exactly what we fucking saw.
Because when you drive to work, you sometimes see like, you know, a meteor.
Oh no, this is I don't know. This
is a little bright.
This is like the whole sky.
This is fucking 3 people that were.
And it wasn't thunder, and it wasn't lightning.
The whole sky. There was no thunder. The whole fucking sky, from backside to everything, turned daylight.
And nothing on the news.
And imagine
nothing
super
on the
drunk
fucking
on
news,
Four
bro.
Locals, dude. I would have tripped
I
out.
tripped out too.
Nothing.
See white light too.
Yeah. That's why we're like, holy. It's like, well, in from the stories that we hear, like now I think it's harder for people to fucking believe in ghosts and shit like that because
or aliens.
We've been desensitized to like fucking. They basically told you, hey, we have aliens and we have spacecraft, and they're like, yeah, we know. Yeah. They just want to show it.
Not only that, but like anything that the government says, you really like really? Like now you're telling us now, so we're supposed to believe it, but everything that you tell us really is not 100% because, you know, certain things that happen, but you want to believe, right?
Yeah.
And then when the government tells you, you're like, oh, they're fucking.
I just want to see the fucking spacecraft. Show me the spacecraft or show me one of those
thing,
fucking.
Right?
But they said that's true, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm like, yeah, you keep saying this shit. I want to see it. Just show it to me.
Look, it can be as simple as they have an asteroid and it has like a booger on it.
Yeah.
And that's an extraterrestrial. It's a little like gusanito. That's technically an alien. Life. That is technically an alien. If you think about it, because we all think aliens like a gray creature, big eyes, our height. Like it could be. It could be anything.
Hey,
it could be invisible. It could be
those videos and posts that showing this alien figure on the
the little kid, like the kid.
Are they? Is that a TV or they're trying to like?
It's like CGI.
Make fun or fucking desensitize people like
I have no
how you would react. It's kind of saying, hey, we have this. and they're gonna come around. So let's test it out and see how people will react.
Well, see, that's what sucks.
It's a white one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, white.
All blue.
That's fucking scary.
That's what sucks because nowadays we're so advanced with technology, with CGI, with making movies. That what is real? We go to a movie theater, we see Jurassic Park. That shit fucking looks pretty real.
Hi, Jess.
You know, you see anything.
I can't read the comments.
On
Sorry.
any of our platforms.
No,
Bro, I can't. I don't know what to
said
believe.
something.
You can't believe.
Can you read it?
Huh?
Header said something. I don't know. Obama something.
He said, where's Header?
The bottom.
Obama is an alien walking among us. That's why he killed his cook.
I believe it. Hey, he knew something, huh?
Yeah.
That's the second cook to die, though.
He saw Michelle's penis and he was like, no.
Oh my God.
Did, huh? She probably came out walking like.
Like that. All the pictures that can be fucking just altered.
Yeah.
Videos that it can show fucking. Either it's gonna save you, or it's gonna fuck you up. Let's say, for example, a person that likes like your girl. A fucking AIs you.
At me?
Well, example, AIs you, fucking other girls, and it looks so realistic. How can she like? Unless you go to like this motherfucker did it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
or
how can you disprove it?
Yeah. Or like, oh, he fucking AI me. You
framed,
know, shit like.
You get framed.
Yeah. Before it was simple like, no, they tell my friends. They didn't say shit. Now it's fucking hard to for you to believe anything.
Yeah.
The news. Look at the news. They repeat everything. You seen the videos.
Yeah, it's so bad.
All the channels
all do the same thing.
And I'm more frustrated than people. Instead of fucking going like everybody's standing up, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm not fucking
liar,
watch shit.
yeah.
And I'm happy that more people are getting awake and they're seeing that the government has been doing this shit to us. And it's not only the government, it's corporations. Yeah. For example, like BlackRock, right? Yeah. That they can fund, in order for them to make more money, whatever they're funding has to be, like whether it's the army or the weapons that they're using, has to be used. Yeah. So they have to create a fake war, whatever the case may be, destroy something so they can rebuild it. It goes with Bill Gates. Yeah. Now he's into what? Farming. Yeah. But take
everybody else's farming.
And killing. What a coincidence! All the chickens are dying, right? Yeah. All the
cows being burned.
Cows being burned. Chickens being burned. Not only that, but
did that happen again?
I got fake meat here. Beyond Meat. Once. Try this Beyond Meat shit. It's just like meat. It's protein. Go ahead, eat it. And it's all chemicals. Everything revolves around chemicals and labs.
And rats wouldn't even eat it.
No.
That tells you rats when
shit is not good for you. It'll probably create cancer.
I was seeing that if you want to know if the stream is good water, you have to see if a horse goes and drinks it, it's good water. If not, then
just like the canary in a coal mine. Yeah. Throw the canary in there and But
what's that canary coal mine? I haven't heard that one.
So when you would go for gold or silver, you go, to collect it. The mines that they would find or that they would create, sometimes when they're fracking it or cracking it, there's, I want to say nitrogen or hydrogen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's obviously a toxin that you can't see or smell.
Oh, so you're saying.
So as soon as you walk in, you start to get lightheaded.
Yeah.
Collapse, fall, dead. So when you throw the canary in there, the canary's always beep, 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 chirping. Yeah. So as it goes in, beep, 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 it's chirping around, trying to find its way out. It's good. If you hear it, it's alive, you're good. You have oxygen going through.
Okay.
And if you don't, you hear the canary go silent, that means get the fuck out. Because that means you've hit something, a rock, and the gases are coming out. And it's something you can't even smell.
It's like the manholes. When you open the manholes, there's something that have gas. And if you're down there, the same shit happens. You don't know it, and you're like...
You die.
What the hell?
There's no oxygen.
Those little big old fucking roaches come out. These water roaches.
That's scary.
No, but now... like
it's hard to believe anything.
You can. Then, like you said about the war, they want to place that money where it benefits them. Look at fucking Hawaii and look at Ukraine.
Yeah. $200 million goes to Ukraine and...
$5 goes
to $700. Here you go, $700. Good luck. Rebuild your house.
$700 for housing.
But that is $200 goes to a country that we pay taxes to, but they don't pay taxes, and we don't get any of their money.
That blows my fucking mind. Mm-hmm. I'm like, these are the... Of course, it's war. Yeah. It's probably something that like, if you're not gonna pay us back, then guess what's gonna happen to your fucking country?
It's just like the war on terror. Same shit. They just shove it down your throat through the media. These people are stupid. They'll believe it. And they don't fucking question it anymore.
And then right off the bat, the rich people's houses didn't burn. Yeah. All of a sudden, like
Oprah's house didn't burn.
Oh, well, it's because they have really good sprinklers.
Yeah, fucking right.
All the power goes out.
Yeah, millionaires fucking start calling the people to see if they want to sell their land.
Oh,
but hey, you're a conspiracy theorist. We're conspiracy theorists for you.
This is not paranormal activity.
That's real shit.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Gavin Newsom just signed something into law where if...
¿Qué digo?
You're a bitch. I can't read it. It went up too fast.
Gavin Newsom signed something. So if you go to your
what did Jess say?
You go to your school board meeting,
and you go against, closer.
Like, let's say a gay pride parade that they're gonna have the next day.
Yeah.
You can go to jail or $1,000. They can fucking call the cops.
Let me get a little
he's
closer.
going against it. Gavin Newsom just signed it into law. And it's
Jessica
fucking retarded.
said, "What are your serious thoughts on the Hurricane Hillary?"
Well, just like the real one, very destructive.
The government did it.
It's the government.
No, I was just saying. Well, suppose it's gonna be a heavy one, right?
Yeah, on
category
Sunday.
4.
Because they have me on call for work just in case some shit happens.
Right.
Flooding. Because flooding and the hospital, and we have to replace ceiling tiles and all that stuff.
That's what I was telling her. Like, do you have to go? Like, okay, so if there's a fire, an earthquake, the very first thing people are gonna go to is a hospital.
Yeah.
So if shit is broken in the hospital and it's not working, we have to fix it. We have to, and it's not like, all right, my 8 hours is up. It's till this shit gets done.
Yeah, we can be there 20, 30 hours easily. Because we have a ceiling tile, we have drywall, and if some of that stuff is wet, that's just a disaster for the hospital.
We're number one on call to fix anything that goes on. It's an engineer, it's my work orders, and laborers and carpenters that come in, or electricians or whatever. But the team that usually is there 24/7 goes. Yeah. Do I think it's gonna create a big issue? I think it's gonna die down by Sunday, and it's because, like I said,
but it's gonna start on Sunday.
No, the hurricane is going on right now, but it could die out at any time. So hurricanes thrive off of like high pressure and water being warm. The higher up it goes towards like Oregon, Washington, the water starts getting very cold. That's why a lot of fishermen love to go hunting towards Baja, because they're warm waters. You get tilapia, you get scalping, you get like a marlin, blue tuna, it's amazing. But the higher up you go, it's colder. Yeah. So these storms tend to die out. That's why we've never really had a Category 4 hurricane, because our waters have always been pretty cold. Yeah. As opposed to Florida or Texas, the Gulf of Mexico, where it's really warm. That water stays warm on that side. Yeah. So these hurricanes can become huge, like Hurricane Katrina, devastate Louisiana. In my opinion, the last one was 1938. It's a very long time ago to record anything. And
that happened here?
That happened here in California.
Was the other one? Because I remember one of the guys was saying that in Selmar, there was I don't know, with a pet cemetery or somewhere else, where there was a flood, and there was a cemetery around there, and like the coffins and bodies were like floating down because it went to the dirt, and it was maybe like in a hill, and everybody got flooded. Like, the landslides, like you see the bodies or the caskets.
Like Eternal Valley. Imagine if Eternal Valley.
Oh yeah, like that.
Oh my
flooded like
God.
That. It would just create a landslide.
You hear the Michael Jackson. That fucking video scared the shit out of me.
I just don't want power to go out because Wi-Fi will be off. That's the least of your worries.
You should get water, solar power.
You guys need a generator.
For sure.
Make sure you have a generator. Make sure you have water.
Yeah, because generators are gonna fucking go off the shelf on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, when it's too late.
Yeah.
And then power will be back.
Jessica's like, no, pues wow, Anna. And we'll be all bored.
There's some twins that I know that can help you out.
Keep you company.
Get out of the live, Jess, because this was going to start talking.
Oh!
No, ya vale. Ya vale madre. Fuck no, dice Jess. We should be good.
No, but
I say stay off the road. If it really rains hard, if it does, stay off the road.
Yeah, like tomorrow for me. What I'm gonna do is get all my food prep and all my stuff.
Yeah,
the
water.
The last thing you want to do is go to the store when everything's raining. People are just driving crazy like they normally do. Now it's worse for some reason.
Well, look. I won't be surprised. I will not be surprised if it's a light rain, and then the power goes out.
Yeah.
You know, they'll fucking let's try this shit on people. You get what I'm saying?
No, Anna, Palmdale people will be good.
Yeah, it's like by
Not
the
you
coast.
laughing my ass off.
People by the coast will get most affected if this thing's bad.
Yeah, I feel like Palmdale people are gonna be fine.
The only thing we'll experience is wet roads, which will cause accidents, flash flooding from the mountainside if it collects and then decides to go down to like mudslides.
Well, I heard
That's
like
what we would
hurricanes do not hit the ghetto. So.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
Anything under 300,000, 400,000?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be fucking driving down here because I love the rain.
Anything from 100,000 and up, it'll touch.
They made the kids do like one of those, what is it? A fire drill and stuff like that.
Oh,
they
Or I
did,
guess
yeah.
it's like, yeah. So
Look, like I said, I won't be surprised. Si apagan la luz and they'll fucking just let's see what the people do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
You can't go to the store. You can't use your card.
Yeah,
You can't put gas.
Yeah, they'll cancel it.
Or
Everything
hose,
will happen.
I'm
You know?
safe.
And it's the perfect storm to try it out.
Yeah.
To fucking let's see what people do.
Yep.
Oh
And I guarantee you, it's not gonna be that like it's gonna be a light drizzle and boom, power will go out.
Jess, when are you gonna go?
Motherfuckers. Huh?
When are you
I'm
gonna
just
be on the
saying
live?
what they might do.
Not on the live,
That's
on
exactly what's gonna
the
happen.
podcast.
Mhm. So
We need to get Jess in here.
Yeah, that's
ASAP.
gonna be one of those special episodes, and where we're gonna have puppets and pictures and recreate what happened.
whoa.
I need to get one of those big sofas so you can be like laying down, like in a therapy session.
I'll go on the next one, alright? Yeah, so I can get a golden retriever here on deck.
Golden retriever.
I'm a special guest. Laughing my ass off. Hell yeah, dude, that shit's gonna be
yeah, you're a special
funny.
Hilarious. Let's see how many people can relate.
Nobody.
People are gonna take notes.
Hopefully houses go down with the storm. Yeah, I fucking
they'll
hope so.
They'll go sliding down. That's what the fucking.
Right now they're super cheap in Maui, so.
Yeah. You get 4 burnt ashes for 500,000.
Fuck.
I'm gonna need a pee bag to just. You're gonna need more than that, Jess.
I got 2 locals here, so.
Not 4.
You know.
It's a 4
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, 4
pendejo.
locals. See?
Hey.
And I even had some.
Hey.
That's funny.
I got like 2 cans.
What was the other
Not the
topic
same.
or
Juice.
where?
Oh.
Shoes.
There was another one, like 4 locals called
Oh,
Juice.
called juice. Yeah, I remember.
The other topic was the hurricane was one of them.
Gangbangs?
Ghost activities, gangbangs. Okay, so I have this van. What's it called?
No, high school stories. It was high school stories or
backyard shows.
He
Backyard shows.
almost died at a backyard show.
I had too many fucking backyard shows.
He has a hole in his head to prove it.
Damn.
It's not a hole, it's a scar. You stupid dumb
It was
bitch.
a hole at some point because I saw it. It was legit.
A pole
like
went
you
through his
could
head?
see.
You
No,
can
it was
see,
a bottle.
You can see a bottle.
There's a bottle
Well,
in
what do
your
you
head?
think it was? A fucking bomb, you idiot?
A fucking pipe could have
There
done
was a
that.
brick.
It was
could've
a
been
fucking.
brick.
You had
Were you
glass
there?
on you.
No, I
You had
didn't.
glass on your shirt. Yes, you did.
That's when the first time that fucking hit the glass in the roof and fucking.
You were little.
Yeah.
That's
No,
when
I
you
didn't
saw
have
white
glass
light?
in this one.
Oh shit.
I didn't have glass in this one.
On that one.
But I remember I was at home, just regular. I remember Eric, my brother, calling me. He said, "Hey, let's go to a show." He said, I was like, "I don't want to fucking go out. I just didn't want to go. I just wanted to stay home."
The fat caddies?
No, I didn't even fucking, they fucking existed.
The fat caddies,
What are you
dude.
called?
Why are you here? And they're playing today too. Oh, I love you guys.
No,
My
and,
brothers. I
and-
miss them.
No, well, Eric called me and said, "Oh, you know, it's gonna be a greasy party." I was like, "Fuck, whatever." And then I remember going and disappeared.
I don't want to go.
It was no, I was like,
No, he wasn't Eric didn't drive at the time.
didn't drive.
Oh, so you had to take him.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you're like, I don't.
So I was like, fuck, I didn't. It wasn't Pacoima. I was like, no. And I was like, fuck it, whatever. So I went, and then I went inside the home, and fucking, I was like, pure fucking punkers, like spikes and all that shit. I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? And I went to the backyard, and then I looked in the back, and there was like trash, like you know how people pick up just demolition, pipes, rebar,
Oh shit.
concrete, shit in the back, just lay in the back. I'm like, at that time, later on when I got older, I was like, that's kind of fucking dangerous for a fucking mosh
Show,
pit or whatever.
That's probably why they were doing it there, because they were probably rebuilding.
I don't know, but that fucking place is garbage. But I wasn't there for less than 10 minutes when there was a girl fight broke out. Eric went to go check it out, and I was like, I'm out of here. So I started walking. All of a sudden, I see pitch black. I see pitch black, and I see my body just slowly like going down, and then I started hearing a voice from the distance, which was Eric. I started hearing the voice, and I was like, it was very far.
This must have been pretty big for you to get hit. And
And the voice that came closer, and then my vision started opening and everything. What was wrong? What the fuck? What happened? And then he checked his arm. It was all blood.
Oh shit.
And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'll be like, what? I'm like, hey, get up. So they picked me up, and I was like, basically like, he said I was like kind of like drunk. I couldn't move, and then fucking, I stepped outside in the front and just started fucking vomiting. So I was fucking, it was a concussion.
Concussion, yeah.
And Eric didn't have he was too young. He didn't have his driver's license.
So he drove, right?
He drove to the house from Pacoima to Silmar. And
did he know how to, like, was that?
Yeah, he knew.
He was trying. Yeah.
Okay.
At least he knew.
But the thing is, his friend was with us. His friend was behind me when I got hit. It was
his friend that did it?
To this day.
I think they just kind of like were throwing shit and it just like fucking fell
but whatever.
It was a hard hit for him to knock me out like that. Like it was.
Well, then maybe it was.
Because people that, like I said, I told like we must hit a bottle, and people that got hit by a bottle a bottle doesn't do that. A bottle will slash you.
You know.
A bottle will slash you.
But you didn't fall back.
No, I fell forward.
Where'd the blood come from? The back?
Yeah, he has like a hole.
I have a scar right here. Not a scar.
He has a
right
hole.
Here. And
you could put your fingers in there.
Because if it was, let's say it was a cracked bottle, you would get
not a bottle.
It would break before it cuts you. You get me? It has to be something sharp and heavy for it to knock you out and puncture your head.
A bottle being hit in the head would not make your brain swollen and blood clot in one side.
No, it has to be heavier than that.
Yeah,
it has to be heavier than that.
So
sharp.
To this day, I never knew because I'm like, his friend must have been looking the other way when that shit happened.
Damn.
Fast forward, Eric drove me home. He called my dad. I was in the car, and they brought me inside to see, and they saw that I was fucking deep, and then I had to go to the hospital. So we went to fucking Holy Cross, and I was just fucking there with like my jacket just like bleeding the fuck out.
Oh, they were trying to keep him up because he kept trying to like pass out.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
So I was like, oh, what's your like phone number or social? I'm like, I can't fucking.
Right. They were making him sign papers.
Sign papers.
Shit.
Yeah, like they had him signing papers.
To this day, at the beginning, I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? But I understand now. I understand now, trying to keep me awake.
Doing something.
The keeping me awake, I understand. But then having me hold this fucking little bit heavy plastic X-ray shit and telling me to hold still.
Oh no.
I'm like, you guys are fucking retarded.
They could have just sat you laid you down
and then they had me in this room and they started checking me out. The doctor was like, okay, we have to do some MRIs or CAT scan, and they did. And like between the hour, they're like, yeah, your brain's swollen. You know, we can't stitch it up right now because we have to let it fucking just whatever do its thing, right?
Yeah.
And then they checked later on the next day, or a few days after, and said you had blood clot in one side, so they had to drain or whatever. Then they sewed me up, and I was out in the hospital for 4 days. They took me out. They gave me fucking pills, and they were fucking giving me sick ass headaches, so the dosage was too strong.
Oh shit.
So when I went back to the hospital another 2 days, then
this fool had me like massaging his feet because he couldn't feel his feet. But he never told me that. It was just like, oh, massage my feet because I'm like hurting. All right. Until he was like, I can't feel my feet. Dude, it was like 2 days later.
Yeah, it fucked up my nerves. I feel like
that was deep.
Yeah, and because I don't know if I felt maybe wrong. I felt myself going forward.
Well,
but you never know. I could have
now.
I could have like easily. I could have fucking just like, you know how people get knocked out like fucking the weird way. I must have like
in boxing.
Got knocked out that, and my nerves just fucking just weirdly.
And you know the weird part? Everything always happened to Jaime, but they never called the ambulance for none of the accidents. My mom always took him.
Always.
Like in the car.
Yeah, she wants to save money.
Like, Well, now, yeah.
How much? No. I do it.
Like when my dad went.
You ain't Eric. What do you think this is?
Like when my dad, this last time that he went to the hospital, that the bill came, and I'm telling you, the hospital is like literally like 2 miles away, and they were like, oh, because they use these plastic fucking things and gloves, it was like $7,000. He was like, ¿qué? Dijo, aquí está el hospital. Dice, que a la otra me voy caminando. I was like, dude.
And they
gotta
will
pay that.
Well, the day that I fucking popped on my knee in jiu-jitsu class, fucking, because they had to put a siren on, they charged for that. Yeah,
oh,
that's $1,000. I'm like, you fucking stupid. I'll fucking walk this motherfucker to the hospital. Like, that's fucking dumb. My patella fucking popped out, and the only thing I had to do is they one person like stretched my foot, the other person had to pop it back in.
At least someone in that little area knew how to do that, because when my shoulder popped out, 1,000 people didn't know what the fuck to do. A good thing is we didn't call an ambulance, because that would have been stupid.
Oh yeah.
That would have been expensive.
But they took you down through with the thing, no?
No, they didn't take me. I walked my ass down there.
Oh, I didn't know.
Like, I just walked behind Tony and shit, my fucking arm just dangling, and I'm like, fuck.
Well, I didn't know. They called me till like an hour later because they were scared of what I was gonna do.
Still to this day, I've never broken anything. I've only popped my shoulder. I've never broken a bone in my body.
From all my family, we've all been.
He gets out of here. He fucking breaks his back.
Fucking gets knocked out.
No, from
you don't even have the chance to fight back on your shit. You get knocked out every time.
I got
and then the knee thing.
Yeah, that popped in.
You could have sued for that. Straight up.
What?
But you're being a little hoe.
You slipped
in class? No.
No, when the
Oh, the cut. Yeah. When we stood in the apartments, they were like playing tag, and I remember like I tagged the little girl and fucking I turned back, and I hit my
girl was trying to get at.
I hit my head on those those cables that go from the telephone poles to the ground. Well, I hit my head there, but there was a metal.
No, but it had metal things coming out of there.
Sticking out that shouldn't have been. Mm-hmm. So that fucking hit my knee, and I remember the same thing. I woke up, I got dazed, and looked at my knee. It looked purplish red, and I thought I was still seeing colors. But then I saw the blood, and this shit's not. I remember holding my knee and fucking went to my mom's. Oh shit! So my mom picked me up.
Damn,
hospital.
Just fucking left and right.
Oh no, hold on. When he was little, he was playing WWE with pillows, and my dad would always be like, be careful, te vas a caer, whatever. He knocked out like the chandelier light that we had.
So I was playing with a pillow, I threw it up, and that shit like just popped the thing out, and then boom, right in my head. And I was like, I saw blood, and I was like,
we were all in the living room, and we heard that shit.
Yeah. Your dad was like, fuck, I didn't tie that shit good enough.
What? No.
Stupid.
Because fucking I remember seeing blood. And I was like, okay, it didn't hurt that much, but my dad's gonna beat my ass. So I started kind of crying, like, I hurt myself. And I was like, fucking what happened? Or also, if I wouldn't have cried, it would have been a different story.
My dad was like, oh, fuck, we gotta do this again.
Yeah,
not you.
Like, fuck.
What can it be, Eric?
But the only time that I saw disappointment with my dad is when they told him he was gonna have a girl.
Fuck you, bitch!
You're having a girl. ¿Por qué? No. I saw him in the living room with
That's why they kept trying.
I saw him with a little stool. He was like,
fuck you.
He had to make sure that's what Rudy came out.
Oh, thank God. They had to keep trying, that's why. They failed twice, so they were like, all right, the third one. And then I came out.
Yeah, fucked it all up.
Fuck you, bitch.
That's when the Christmas presents fucking went out
Fuck
the window.
You.
Oh, birthday presents went out the window.
Hell no. Sucks. My parents did a very good, like.
How old were you when she was born?
I think 8 or 9.
Oh damn! So you had a few good years.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
There's a picture. There's a picture of me and Eric with a bunch of presents.
Shut the fuck up.
Then they were born.
Bullshit.
Then they were born and we're like.
Bullshit. They loved us, dude. I have pictures. They're like kissing all up on us and everything.
Yeah, because my mom told us, hey, look happy.
Fuck you. No, I'm saying that my parents did a good job not treating like us differently. Like my dad wanted me to be like, like not girly. Yeah. Like, if you guys are gonna get together, you guys.
Well, even then, it was never gonna happen because when you're raised with a bunch of boys, you're basically mixed in there.
Yeah, but I feel like the girls are still like super spoiled and shit like that. My dad and my mom never were like, oh, you get a pink room and they get It was always like me, Rudy, like and then fuck you. It was like you and Eric and then me and Rudy and then it was always like 4. It was always the same thing.
You guys all slept in one room?
No, what the fuck?
Oh,
not separate rooms.
We always had. Eric and him were always together, and then me and Rudy had always shared a room, and then like my parents were.
Mm. But if we had a bigger house with more room, then of course probably would separate us.
I still wanted to sleep in my own room though, because I was fucking terrified.
But your parents were like, you three sleep in the room, and you get your own room. They weren't like that.
No. That's what I'm saying. My dad, both of my parents, they never really like. Oh, you're the girl, so you can't do it.
No, you guys all get treated the same.
Yeah. Well, that's something they were brought up, the boys and girls, like, oh, your own full fucking room. Like, that's how it was.
Everyone gets in trouble for making fun of one person or whatever.
Oh, yeah, we got sent to the car billions of times because of this little fucking bitch.
We went fucking at church, separate me and Eric.
Because we were playing dumb war all the time.
Huh? So you guys had to be like in separate fucking booths?
Yeah, most like, yeah.
It was always like my dad, and then like in between was like a kid, my mom, and then a kid, and then some lady and a kid.
We can be fucking around my dad. I can see my dad over the head.
And you guys take the money as sleeping. We tried. We tried. But my dad would be like knocked out. I never understood like why the fuck are you gonna go if you're sleeping, dude? And he would catch us, dude. Even if we're behind him, he would catch us.
Well, you just tell him I'm praying, dude. Like what the fuck?
With our thumbs, like fucking playing with our thumbs.
He was not into the BS shit.
And then we would go to Denny's after to eat, and it was just.
That was my mom's chaos. My mom, you know how she is. She's fucking picky, so if she wanted her things a certain way, I understood where she came from because it was true. You know, I paid for this shit. I want it the way I want it. But this, there's levels to it.
Too extra, dude. Yeah. Like the maple syrup had to be fucking warm.
Or else she'll tell the manager. Or else she'll tell the manager to like fire them.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She
like
was
that.
Extra.
She had no shame. Like fuck that. I hate that bitch. And I was like, oh, she'll spit on her. I'm like, wait until like they give the food so won't spit on our shit.
Oh, but I didn't know that.
My mom had no like she loved to embarrass us. I'm pretty sure she did.
Like I mean, I got it when we would go to the nail salons, and it was like, oh no, I want them squared, but not the edges. So it's, I want them like this. Okay, so round. No. I want them squared. And I'm like, the lady said no though. Like what do you want? And then she'll do it, and then they'll get mad, and then they'll like throw her hand, and she's like, chingada madre, blah blah. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I come here.
Like, whoa, like why do you think they feel that way, mom? You know what I mean?
She goes by herself now because there's no way I'm going with her.
No, and I remember with.
To the day she'll still do it. She'll still like.
Fuck yeah, dude! Like nobody could ever do the nails that she wants. Like every single time she comes home, it's like, Vistida, que cochinado me lo dieron. I'm like.
But yeah, she goes back.
No, she'll go to different ones. She'll go to the neighbor.
Oh.
And they have like a salon like over there. It's close to the house.
You've done them.
They all do. No, I just take them off. There's no way in hell I can.
Yeah. You just throw it back at her.
She'll tell me like, can you do my nails? Like if she likes how I do them on myself. I'm like, fuck no. Cause even if I fuck up, I'ma leave them. My mom will be like.
No, she wants perfection. Like,
I'll throw it down.
Rudy was gonna get his haircut, and it was like some newish lady.
He's a perfectionist.
And my mom's right. I got the clippers. Like we're in the barber shop. And my mom's cutting my brother's hair. She got clippers that went like this. Look.
Because my mom wanted to cut it the way she wanted.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude. Like my mom would go to super cuts with me, and she'd be like this, and I was just like, whatever.
Super cuts?
Super cuts, yeah. Dude, I didn't know what barbers were until I was like 18. I had no idea.
Super cuts.
I was like, what the fuck is a barber?
Get out.
Dude,
we went to super cheap.
I'll never forget it, dude. The first time there was the barber shop right there across the street from Vallarta.
Yeah.
No, from Vaughn's.
Yeah, next to it.
There was across the street. That was the first. I told my mom. Yeah.
There was next to it, no? It was like Vaughn's.
No, across the street. Across the barber shop. There was a barber shop.
Oh yes.
Okay, my mom took me there one time. My mom walks in like, guys tattooed, shaved heads, like
your mom
badass.
Like, fuck no.
My mom right away, mijo, vamos, come on, let's go. Like, I'm like, I was already old enough to be like, no, we're fucking coming in here and I'm getting a real fucking cut. I'm gonna get a fuck.
Well, you always had a comb over?
I always had a fucking, Well, because I was altar boy, I was a fucking, preppy kid. But deep down inside, I wanted to be my own person. I wanted to fucking go. Just like every other kid. And then I remember going in there, and then like my mom told him, my mom, I got it. Like, just go sit over there. No, come on, you're gonna fuck it up. You're gonna mess it up. No. I don't remember the fucking haircut that I got.
Yeah.
But I think it was the exact same that I get it at Supercuts.
Yeah.
But I ended up like, okay, now I know where to fucking go. I don't need to go to goddamn fucking.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I thought everything was like Supercuts. I should have basically would get it.
But did she ever tell you why she didn't want you to get it over there?
Oh yeah, because she didn't want me to look fucking handsome, you know.
They want to look gangster.
She thought I would. She honestly thought I would come out with like a shaved head.
Yeah.
And that's what she didn't want. Like a fucking white tee pro club with fucking
imagine like you go regular clothes.
I can't see anything.
You go so different.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
That was my mom though.
That's crazy. She would get the fucking scissors and like I'm gonna show you.
She got her hair like chopped off like a boy once because she wanted it a certain way. The lady wasn't gonna fucking do that. She pretty much was like, I want to cut all the burn that I have in my hair, and the lady's like, it's gonna be too short, and she was like, no, it's not. Like, dude, literally a boy cut.
Like a bob.
She was literally like crying. Like
yeah, the only time I saw my mom really depressed.
Yeah.
She was.
And then it didn't help that I was kidding.
Like here, like.
It was boy. It was like
no,
a boy
it was
like my dad cut.
Whoa.
A pixie cut. It was a pixie
cut.
Because
Because my mom literally.
It was a pixie.
Your mom needs to show pictures like.
My mom literally said, cut all the burn. The lady said, it's going to be way too short. And she said, I don't care. Like, I need it. So she came on my stupid ass. I was just literally kidding. But I was like, I don't know. I got 2 dads now, dude. She never forgets it.
Because you could have stopped it. Or like, she could have stopped it.
No, I don't even know why I didn't see her.
My mom said, I should have aborted you when I had the chance.
Fuck you.
Like, when the lady was cutting it from here, like, your mom was like, she's fucking it up. Hey, what are you doing?
Not shaved, but like cut to like a zero on the
that's
back.
But like, as soon as she would have been like, hey, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if motherfuckers starting to go like this, like, hey, fool, what the fuck? Like, back up. Where's my hair?
No, she literally had a comb over for like, I don't know how long.
Yeah.
That's short.
Yeah.
I'll show you pictures.
You know it's a pixie cut, right?
I'm picturing like David Beckham's wife.
Like
like David Beckham. You know David Beckham's wife? How it's like a fucking.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but no, that's a bob.
Oh, okay.
It's like.
Like a.
I'll show you now.
It's like that. Look.
No. Jeanette, no.
I'll show you pictures.
No.
Oh my god, yes
Here,
it was.
Look.
Oh yeah, like that. Yeah. But it's the same shit.
That's not bad.
No, she had it short on this.
She looked.
Yeah, it was way
it's like she was transitioning.
Almost.
Your daddy would be like, what the fuck?
But I mean, like her hair grew back, you know. But she was so depressed. Like she's like, holy fuck, I'm a boy.
She didn't leave the house.
And then she was taking pills or like this tonico to gain weight because she always hated being that skinny. Yeah. And she was like chubby at that time.
She hates being skinny.
Dude, she literally took medicine to gain weight.
Look, and this is another funny story, guys. That medicine that they give that medicine to people that have anorexia, so they can eat. Yeah. And me and Eric can never gain weight to gain muscle. Yeah. So we took the same medicine. My mom went to the doctor like, hey, can we get it?
Oh yeah, you could only get it prescribed.
The thing back then, early 20s, that we didn't fucking realize is what the fuck was libido. And the thing said low libido. So it kicked in about 3 months where our shit just did not work.
No way.
It did not work. And
like, get up.
To Eric
get
too?
Up.
Eric too.
Get up.
I didn't find out Eric. For me, I was like.
But you knew it. If you guys were both taking it, you're like, oh, this.
Well, I did. For me, I noticed at first, I'm like, nothing. No matter what, if I saw porn, no matter what the fuck, it just. For a minute, it was
whiskey
like,
dick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you
whiskey.
some.
It was whiskey. It was whiskey dick for about 6 months.
Ain't nothing affect me, girl.
6 months. All right. Now imagine I didn't crave it, but that's how bad it was.
You knew it was this. You were like, oh fuck.
No, I was like, what the fuck? Like.
So you were still taking it?
I think I took it for like 3 months because I already had gained the weight.
Okay.
And the thing is, I was fucking. I was like, what the? Nothing's working. I was taking like those pills to fucking like. What are they called?
Steroids.
Not that.
GHG.
No, it starts with a C.
Creatine.
No.
Coke.
No, it's pills.
Cock.
No, I was trying to get it.
I wish.
Pills.
But it was whatever it was.
Yeah.
I was trying to take him and nothing. I was like, what the fuck? And then I remember telling Eric, I was like, hey, fucking, have you had any fucking problem? Like, yeah, I've been having the same problem. Like, I can't like. My girl's fucking like, what's going on? Like, I'm not interested,
Yeah, you're cheating.
Right?
Shit, yeah.
And I was like, and that's when it was when I fucking saw that thing, low libido means fucking you don't fucking crave it, and that was like super 10 times bad, and fucking I was like, oh no fucking wonder. It took about like 3 months of just not taking it for it to come back, and I was like, oh you motherfucker, where the fuck were you?
Yes. It was a fucking rope.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Where the fuck were you? But that actually was fucking no joke. Imagine your fucking friend over here is no longer like, bye.
But your mom still didn't gain weight.
Yeah, she was chubby.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
like not fat, but her like cheeks
like
and
that.
like she was. You haven't seen pictures?
No, I haven't. I don't think we have pictures.
No, my mom loves those pictures. Oh my
what?
god. Oh, my mom's literally dream is like for her to be like swollen and like, yeah.
Is that why she gets all the cookies and the little gusgueras?
Well, no, that's just because she can't. She's not supposed to eat it. So
she wants to be one of those moms that gain weight and have the apron that fucking make tamales.
It's just like
not. She wants to reach that level.
She hates being skinny.
That is.
But that's why she made me. But
well, that's why
she told me to get her protein to put, because right now since she's like toothless, she wanted that protein to keep her, because that's like her worst nightmare, to be skinny, and she knows that.
And now that
she's not gonna
eat, you can't eat.
But it's weird because she's not, obviously, she didn't have the back teeth like for a month or a little over a month, but she was craving everything, so she was eating everything. Yeah. And now she's like, oh well, I mean today they did everything they had to do, so it's like, she's like, oh, Jello and all that stuff, and she's putting the protein on the shakes and all that, but it's because she's like, I'm not about to lose weight.
Yeah, she hates that. That's why when she sees us,
I think I accidentally took that medicine.
When she sees us fit or whatever. When she sees us like fit or whatever.
Accidentally.
Because there's no way.
No, my mom hates seeing me and Eric skinny. Like she'll fucking like, she'll like, oh, you're not eating. Something's wrong with you. Like I go to the doctor. Like
because the boys usually get the mom's genes, and the girls usually get the dad's genes. That's just how. I see it. That's. No, it's like
Fuck you. I did.
Like me and my brother, we're both, we can't really, we gain weight because how I eat.
Yeah.
But I don't get like obese, because my mom is
and your
skinny.
dad too.
Yeah. And my dad's, skinny.
Yeah.
So that's just genetics. The hair thing too. Your hair
I have my dad's body to the fucking T, dude. Oh my god.
I wasn't going there with that, but I mean.
Fucking idiot.
With a penis and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to cut it off.
Exactly.
I have it saved in a jar.
I am literally my dad's twin.
I saw a post today, the one in Canada.
Was it big?
No, the one in Canada, the transgender doing the weather. Did you see it?
Transgender doing the weather?
In Canada.
Must have been rainbows and butterflies.
It was the first time they had a transgender person doing the weather report.
Everybody trying on TV.
Realistic shit. I don't know what the fuck happened. That place is fucking just.
Nigga, you got like one person watching your shit.
Well, it's because it's been on.
Oh, people do
that.
They
have to turn it off and turn it on and turn it on.
People wave at you? Or what is that? Is that what you gotta wave back? Hi.
Yeah, hi. What's the other one?
Hi.
Gang.
You see right now?
No master.
Stupid.
Even though those things are fucking stupid as fuck,
they're making money, dude.
Money. Yeah, you can't hate on it.
It's like that what they say, it fucking do whatever it takes. Just fucking do it.
Like I showed her earlier, the guy with the Ferrari, just for views. Yeah. Anything, whether it's an accident or on purpose.
There was like that girl.
I should have done that to my black Chrysler.
For real.
The thing
whatever happened to you? Just sold it?
What was the thing they called? It was to
track?
Pick your part.
Oh.
They give you money like here you go.
$1,000, $2,000.
2,000? The fuck?
Damn.
That shit was like the heaviest fucking car ever.
That fucking.
Fuck Chrysler, huh?
That was I wish I would have had a car like taking it to get full insurance and taking it with they were doing the riots. Just fucking see what the fuck is a car.
No, dude. Nowadays, like I have 2 buddies at work that did that. Like destroyed their car. One was legit, and the other one was like on purpose.
What's his name?
Joe Schmo 1, Joe Schmo 2. Both Gap Insurance paid it off, but they don't get a car. Nothing. Fully covered. One of them State Farm, and the other one I think is Progressive.
Wait,
the Progressive, they both your car's paid off, and doesn't matter whose fault it is. You don't get a car, they just pay off your loan like you never had a car, and that's it. Good luck. Get another car. Like that,
so
rental car. They don't give you nothing. They just pay off the loan.
Well, it's because I feel like a lot of people are doing that.
Yeah, so the insurance is now like.
I'll be alright with that if they at least give me like $2,000 like down payment.
Down payment.
Nothing. Like let's say I forgot how it was.
I'll be like, hey, how am I supposed to get a car now?
Like one guy, he still owed like $30,000 on his car.
Yeah.
And then I guess the car was only worth like 20, right? So because of the miles, so the gap insurance covered the 10. That's it. It's not like, well, I'm covered up to 25. That's great.
He's like hoping and praying, like, yeah, dude, I'm about to get a brand new car, dude.
No, both of them, they're like, yeah, we don't. So one of them, they only have one car and they're driving. They have to switch him and the wife every day from work. He's saving money because he's not paying for a car right now because they pay. Yeah. But like, he's just like, yeah, it fucking sucks. He thought literally that, yeah, hey, I got an accident. It's the other person's fault. It is totaled his car.
It's bullshit that now they're fucking forcing you, like, if you don't have insurance, then your driver's license is suspended.
What?
Yeah, that's now. If you don't have car insurance suspend your license.
Yeah.
You
cannot drive.
A huevo to get insurance.
Actually, I think they'll tow your car too. They'll repo it, if I'm not mistaken.
I haven't done that.
Because you can't drive your car needs to be insured. Yeah. The bank, whoever you're banking with, it needs to be. If you don't have insurance for the car, well, we're taking our car.
Hand me the phone, please.
Gangbang. Gang. Now, see, that's what the fucking government just like is fucked.
That was my back.
Now I have to go in and edit it?
Oh,
Make it louder?
God.
The fucking microphone won't hear that shit.
Oh, my God.
Gangbang.
We just had your models.
Anyways. So then that was that. What? Oh, okay.
I have to work in the morning and...
Yeah?
Yeah, I have to work in the morning.
All right, guys. So we'll be back maybe hopefully in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, be back.
Sorry.
Love you guys.
I would love to
Shout out to Soul. We miss you, girl.
No, you didn't. You said you were glad she wasn't here.
You're a bitch. My wifey.
Yeah, no. If you guys want more of us three.
Oh, 2.
Hit up Cam, like just
hit up
follow
me and him.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, in 2 weeks we'll get together again, and have fun, guys. Watch out for this hurricane.
Hopefully we're not floating somewhere next time.
Native Americans coming out of the ground.
I imagine. But yeah, go get your food tomorrow because in case you don't want to be out in the rain when all those crazy fuckers come out.
Yep.
Because remember, you don't get a new car; they just pay off your loans.
They pay off. Can you pay my student loans too?
You still have student loans?
Oh no, I don't think so. I took that shit.
Oh damn.
Later, guys.
Love you.